In this episode of Propping It, I'm going to show you guys how to make a kicking Georgie with a Pennywise clown inside a storm drain and get you guys all ready for Halloween. Here's a shot of him at nighttime. So I started this prop with a piece of plywood. I used a PVC with some L brackets. I have a foam head from Michaels. I have the mask I got from Amazon. So I just place it on there. And then just to assemble this, you just put the foam head on the PVC, and that part's good to go. For the grate, I just used a leftover plastic shelf that I had from Home Depot, and for the frame, I used some 2x2s to get the whole storm drain system built. So I also went and I measured it here, because I want to make sure I can fit Pennywise's big noggin inside. This is just more footage of me framing it out. Then once the frame was completed, I have some plywood on top, and then I cut another piece of plywood to put on the back to enclose it, and then as well as some on the side. And then I cut the arch of the storm drain to put on the front, and this is what it looks like with Pennywise inside, with it all screwed together. Now here's the inner workings of Georgie. I used a wiper motor with a lot of PVC. I have a pulley with a bolt going through. I have some rods going from the PVC over there to the legs, and it just goes back and forth, and that's how you get the kicking motion. And here's what it looks like with the jeans on, and I also built a PVC arch over the motor to keep the raincoat from falling inside the motor and getting all tangled up. Here's it coming to life now with the jeans and boots on. Now we're going to go and hit the inside with some black spray paint. Now I use this satin pimento paint as my base, which give it kind of a orange look. A little bit brighter than what I would have wanted, as you can see there. So I went and I hit it with some brown afterwards. I used brown boots to kind of dull down that orange color. And then I hit up the plastic shelving with black, get rid of that yellow. And then I went over it with that previous paint I had, which made everything look a little bit orange, so I put this on top of the black to kind of get that rusted look. And here's just all the paints I used to get the effect of an old rusty storm drain. And then once all the paint was set and dried, I topped it off with some polyurethane or spar urethane. And here's the final result. For the boots I got from Goodwill, I used green paint that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Came out pretty good. For Georgie's head, I used PVC attached to the plastic grate, and I put a styrofoam head on there. I used Naples yellow to paint Georgie's face. For the inside, to attach Pennywise so he won't get stolen by anybody, I used an L bracket and just screwed it to the inside of the sewer. And this is what Georgie's looking like right now. Gotta work on his arm next. So for his arm, I used a plastic bone that I had. Some great stuff, and I sprayed the inside of the raincoat that I cut off, and right there you can see the spray foam drying around the bone. And once it's all dried up, I hit it with some of that Naples yellow, and then I top it off with a couple different shades of red to get that nice blood effect. For the balloon, I used a styrofoam ball from Michaels and a wooden dowel. I used some plastic wrap that I hot glued to the base of the ball. Once that was done, it looks like this. I'm just going to put the wooden dowel through the center. And when that's all set, I just wrapped it around the base of the dowel and cut it and used some fishing line to hold it all together. And then I hit it with some gloss banner red. And when that was done, I hit the wooden dowel with some white paint to look like a balloon ribbon. And this is what the balloon looks like when it's all done. And here is the final result. The arm on the left that you see is another prop that I picked up from Spirit Halloween. So yeah, I'm happy with the result. Came out great. First time building something like this. If you guys are interested in any of my other builds or DIYs, check me out. Propping it.